everybody, it's Brandy. You might not know who we are because we're just now getting started, but I just want to introduce us a little bit. I'm Brandy and my husband is Britt. We're high school sweethearts. We have 5 kids. We homeschool, and we're kind of trying to get into a sustainable lifestyle on our little tiny acreage. We're just really excited to start doing something new and exciting. And we are excited that you're on the journey with us, but you'll see a lot to come, just random things we do around our house. And today, one of the things I'm going to do is work on my apothecary. And I started getting into this pretty recently in the past, I'd say year. And I'm going to link this down below. It's called Herb School. My friend Melissa Vines came up with this whole course and it is amazing. So I'll link it in the description, but I use all of her information on how to make tinctures and just how to make oil, and there's so much information in this. There's resources, and it's just a great place to get started. But one thing I am getting into is building up my home apothecary, which is basically making a storehouse of your own herbs and medicines. So some other resources I have that I was going to show you that I use all the time are the Modern Dispensary. This I will have a link for down. Obviously you can see I have a lot of pages that I'm really excited to look at and make things for, and also Rosemary Gladstone's herbal recipes. I've already made some stuff in both of these, but I have a lot of earmarked things on both of these. So anyways, one reason why I'm out here is because we have this huge, I will show you some of these bees. I can't turn my camera around, but anyways, there's a ton of bees. I don't know if you can hear them on this lilac cash tree. And I'm going to be foraging some of this. And we're also going to be going in the garden and getting some more things. And later I'll show you my apothecary, very beginnings of one in my house. We've made some tinctures that we use every day, some that we only use when we're sick, just some really fun things that we're learning about and starting to do. Oh, you can see all the bees behind me. It's so exciting that we have some pollinating shrubs. This is a shrub. So we'll get some things from the garden, and this lilac cash tree, which is really good for hormonal type things I've researched. So good for women, producing progesterone. You can use it for cramps, all sorts of things. So we're going to do that in a little bit, but I'll also show you the apothecary, and I'll also get some stuff from the garden. So excited you're on this journey. Okay, so we're in the apothecary. I'm going to go through what some of the stuff is. As you can see, our apothecary, we've stored up some of our herbs, some of our tinctures, oils, and let's see what we got. So this first thing we have here, I need to go ahead and shake it. When you're making tinctures every day, you want to shake them up, get everything distributed again. This one is pine needle. Pine needle is great for immunity. You can use it for joint muscle pain also, but we use it for immunity. So we're making this tincture so we can get ready in case someone gets a cold. And as you can see up here, we have our vodka so we can make our tinctures. Also, we have school stuff hanging everywhere. I have bought in bulk a lot of herbs that I either hadn't grown yet, that I knew I needed ASAP, that I wanted to make tinctures for or oils for. So I went ahead and got them in bulk. And I use Mountain Rose Herbs. This is Echinacea, great for when you get sick. So already in the past month, we had some colds going through our house. I had a tincture of Echinacea. It helps greatly with getting rid of the cold a lot faster. Also have Plantain Leaf. We live in the south. There are a lot of ticks. We use this. You would just take the leaves of the plant. You get them wet. You can attach it with a bandage or a band-aid, whatever, and put it on the tick bite, or you can use it for bug bites. This helps so much. Lemon balm. We are also growing this outside, but I knew I wouldn't have enough growing fast enough, so I got that. Oat straw, there's a couple things in one of the books that I showed you earlier. I can't remember which one it was, but we're gonna be making some stuff with oat straw. And what was the last thing? Marshmallow root. Also, we will be adding this in conjunction with things. I think one of these, can't remember which one, was in one of the cough syrups I want to make. So, and then we have over here, I have marked my plantain oil. So I took my plantain leaf, and every time my kids get like a bug bite or a sting, I will, when this is ready, I will put it on there and it will help them. This I started in May 30th. So I shake it every day, and then on June 30th, I will drain it and I'll have my oil ready. So that's almost ready. Now we have our yarrow. So this is almost ready. This was started on May 24th. So I'm just gonna shake that up because I haven't done any of these today. Kind of shake them up. This is a tincture of yarrow. This is my marshmallow root. I'm pretty sure there's a tincture. Yeah. I made this on May 30th. And then we're making a mullein leaf tincture, which I'm really excited about because when you have respiration issues, when you're sick, or just in general, this is a super good tincture to have. I didn't have it when we needed it really badly this past year, and I'm so glad that we're gonna have it now. So let's get those back up there. This is marked somewhere. Oh, this is yarrow I grew in some of our grow towers. Now it's outside. I'll also link our grow towers because they're awesome. Yarrow, I'm super excited to use that. Oh, also we grew calendula inside, also moved that outside. I've dried the flowers and we will use that later. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have oregano, use that, you know. I grew this as well. And we have spearmint, which we grew on our grow tower. We'll probably be using this in tea. We could gargle it too, as like a mouth cleanser or something, but we'll see. Thyme, also grew this, and we'll use this in like recipes and such. Pretty sure this is sage, yep. We also grew some sage, and we also have sage growing outside, so we could use this in recipes. And I'll have to look up the benefits for it for an herb, for medicinal reasons, but we could use it for that as well. But I have stuff stored that we've grown so that when I need them, or when I'm ready to make a tincture or a tea, I have them ready. And it's all clearly marked when what it is and when I started it. So that, because I'm never gonna remember that. Also, we have these amber bottles for when I am finished with a tincture and I need to store it. These I just got from Amazon. You can buy these a lot of places, but I can link those. These have been super helpful. These are all my empty ones that I'm ready to fill when the stuff's ready. Let's see what we have here. Parsley that we grew inside. What else? We have comfrey oil. I actually made this. I went to a class that one of my friends taught, and we made this at the herb class. So that was super fun. Also these, one of them's organic molasses and one of them is fermented honey garlic. Those were gifts from a friend in a time of need. This I'm super excited about. I love this one. I made this tincture. I foraged several things of weeds outside early spring. Let's see, probably in April. And this one is purple dead nettle, really good for allergies. And this has really helped me at the beginning of spring when we were so congested, so itchy. Just take this once, twice a day. You'd have to look it up, but this has really helped. So I'm glad I have that. We also foraged dandelions in our yard. This you could actually just eat dandelions. They're good in like salads, but we like it as a tincture. A lot of things I try to do in tinctures is I just like being able to use it when needed, and it's more shelf stable. What else do we have here? I have some other things that I bought from my friends. And then I've made some other tinctures. This is an Echinacea Tincture that I made from some of my Echinacea that I bought in bulk. I have some chickweed. I foraged the chickweed outside around our compost. Love the chickweed. I use the chickweed now as my toner. It helps with acne, skin issues. It has made my skin so much clearer and like just bright. And then we had some violet that we grew in our grow towers that came with one of our starter kits that we got. Actually, my husband has been using this a lot it's good for lymphatic system. So I made a ton of this because we had so many violets that grew, the little viola. And so we have a ton of this tincture, but he uses this all the time. And I think that is all that we have so far. And then we'll go outside and forage some stuff from our garden. And I just can't wait to keep growing my apothecary. And you'll check all the stuff in the descriptions because there's so many things that are great to get for your apothecary too. This is gonna be Queen Anne's lace. So we are gonna be, that's just a weed basically found around, but I wanted it so I didn't have to forage it all the time. So that will be growing here. I have some dill. Poor little big guys didn't make it, but this elephant dill that I planted is doing great. So we'll use that when our cucumbers are ready to pickle. Over here, we're gonna be foraging some chamomile because the flowers are ready. Right here I have some cinnamon basil, which I'm super excited. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet, but I'm excited to try that. We have some basil. I'll go through the full garden tour later, so we'll skip over some stuff. I'm super excited about this beautiful mullein. When I got him from my friend, he was so little, and now he is flourishing. So I'm excited to use this. We had some mullein inside that I showed you in the apothecary, but now I'll be able to make my own for respiratory issues, so I'm super excited about that. This is yarrow growing in here with some lettuce randomly. So we're gonna keep moving. Got some mint from my friend. This mint is delicious. We've used it in drinks. We've also used it in ice cream. It's delicious. I just rub my fingers on it and you can just, it's beautiful. Now we have motherwort. This is used for a lot of things, so I wanted to have my own. And then these tiny little guys that I planted, they're starting to grow. They're gonna be lavender, which I'm super excited about to have. We're around the rim. These tiny little guys are echinacea. I showed you inside we had the bulk echinacea, but these are gonna take a while to grow, so I wanted to go ahead and get that going. I'm trying to think if we have any more herbs out here. I was going to show you. Oh, yep. Let's walk over this way. We'll see part of the garden here. We're going on the outside of the garden right now. We also have over here, we have some lemon balm that we're growing. We also had that in bulk inside, but I knew we wouldn't have enough. That was growing because I literally just started these seedlings not too long ago. And then here we have some catnip. Can't see it too good in the shadow, but we're about to forage some of this catnip, which is super good calming agent to use in tea and things. And we have our rosemary. So those are just some of the kind of like herbs we have growing out here in the garden. This is our catnip, and we will be foraging just a little bit of it, just so I can start drying some of it for our tea that we'll use later. That way we'll forage some and then we'll let it keep growing. And okay, we're also gonna forage some of this chamomile, the flowers. This is gonna be tricky with one hand, but I will do my best. Try to get it a little less blurry, but these can also be used in tea. We're gonna use these guys. As you see, a little bug is on there. I think this is super blurry, but you get the picture. We're gonna forage these guys, and there are so many pollinators in this bed just because I have these flowers in here. So there's gonna be a lot of things flying around as I'm cutting this stuff. We're back at our lilac cash tree. I said before that we were going to harvest some of the berries, but if you can see, this is not, the berries are not ripe. The berries aren't even on there yet. So we're gonna have to wait a month, maybe even 2 months before we do that. We'll just watch and see when they're ready, and then we'll be able to make our tincture from that. I also wanted to make a note. I am not a medical professional. I have a degree in elementary education. I also am not an herbalist. I have found all my information from the herb school course that I talked about. Also, I've been to an herb class. I've read books. I've done a lot of research. So it's always wise to consult your physician with anything, but this is just things that I have learned, I have found that have helped me, myself and my family. So I wanted to share with others. I'm so glad that you came to join us at Southern Acres Homestead. We'll have more videos to come. And if you could just like, subscribe, comment with any tinctures or oils that you would like to see us make. What are your favorites? Anything like that. We would love to hear what's going on with you. Hope you have a great day. Bye.